guys. Welcome back to another episode of
Wine and Spirits.
Woo. So we're actually going to try two wines tonight. This first one is from Witching Hour.
So we were a little worried about this one because it says spicy red and it has a little pepper on it.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be spicy as in cinnamon, but with the jalapeno pepper, I'm thinking not. But I actually wanted to read the creepy little thing on the back. It says, "One can guess, but few know the truth. Some say it is the hour when darkness is most wicked. Devil does his deeds, and black magic bespokes your reason. Its powerful dark arts are conjured into this spicy red blend." I know. Bold, fiery, and decadent, this special blend has been infused with natural habanero and lime flavor for those who prefer the heat. Behold, the witching hour has been bottled, the now witching time of night. So,
I'm a little worried.
Now I feel like I should read bottles before I buy them.
Nope, because I feel like that's way less fun.
Okay, let's try this one. Yikes.
Cheers.
Hasn't it?
Scared. Okay.
Ooh, that is peppery.
Oh, it's a little spicy. It's really spicy.
Oh, man. No.
I mean, I don't know how I like my tacos spicy or burritos. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about fermented grapes being spicy.
So my shirt says "drink up, bitches," but this is not something I would drink up because it is burning my throat.
You can feel it going down. You can feel the habanero.
I like the initial taste. It's that aftertaste that's like...
It just keeps going.
Oh, so that burn that you're feeling, that's what that Mountain Dew, whatever, flaming hot
Mountain Dew.
That's what it feels like.
Ew. Don't do that either.
It's been a while since I've rated this low, but this is probably going to be a 1 for me.
A 1.69. But yeah.
Fine, if she's 1.69, I'm doing 1.79. Oh, yeah.
That's not as nice as 69.
Oh, yeah, that is. 68? Oh, you won? Yeah.
Right. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Should we just chug it and then pour the other one?
Oh, God, here we go. Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Nope, that was a terrible choice.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, I drank it all, I swear.
We're just going to put this over here because it's not good.
Unless you're interested in trying it, which I think people should.
Someone out there is going to love this. Just not me.
Not me either.
Oh, my gosh.
Should we try this one now? We're going to do MOONX. It's a cab. I don't know if you can see it.
I love cabs. Let's see. I need a cracker. I get that taste on my mouth.
The spicy taste.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's burning my lips.
Yeah, it kind of is, huh? Okay.
Okay, MOONX. Here we go. I'll try this one too now.
I have bad news.
Oh no! Don't say there's anything spicy in it.
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna be like, pass. Cheers. Oh, that's much better.
That is way better.
Oh my goodness, that's good.
It is not making my mouth burn, so there's that.
I'm so glad we started with that one first. Mm-hmm. You would have probably ruined this.
Absolutely. Ooh, are we just doing smash or pass for this one?
Well, definitely smash. I would give this probably a 4 for me because I like this. But then again, I don't know if it tastes so good because I just had
of how bad that was.
That's how I feel like with the Malort.
The Malort.
Oh, I'm still traumatized by it.
I still have some if you want.
No, thanks.
It might taste better after you drank the witching hour.
That is a definite pass. I don't know. That one had more of a bitter, oily, inky poisonous taste. That's the
It
only way.
felt like you were being poisoned when you were drinking that for sure.
Oh my goodness. So now that I am thinking about the Malort again, it's distorting my brain again. And I haven't even drank it. But if you like the content that you're seeing, please like and subscribe.
Or don't. That's your loss.
Yeah. Because we're awesome. And so is this wine that we're drinking.
Just a little bit.
The second one. But yeah, again, like and subscribe. But right now, I'm going to actually get into another user story. Yay! And this one is called Joyo. This is a user story from Britt. Britt, I apologize if I am butchering the name, so I'm just going to say Joy, because I don't want to ruin her name. So here it is. Okay. My little cousin was only 11 when she passed away. It was a tragic accident. I know, it made me kind of teary-eyed when I read it. She was outside on a beautiful spring day, and her brothers were playing catch, I believe with a baseball. The baseball ended up getting stuck on the gutter of her rooftop, which she could access from an upstairs roof in the house. She got out onto the roof and retrieved the ball. She had gone to throw it down to her brother, but sadly had misstepped on the throw and fell from the high rooftop. She passed away that day in the hospital, but what shook the family was when my Aunt Mary received a distressing call from her teacher. Joy had written an essay and drawn pictures the week prior in school. The essay wrote... I just got chills. I know, I did too, again, as I'm reading it. Okay. The essay wrote about how she had a dream. She was playing catch with Johnny and Sam. During the game of catch, she sprouted wings and flew away. My God, again. Her neck hurt. She broke her neck. And she couldn't stop the wings from flying her away, but there was Candy, her favorite thing in the world, where she was going. And then Brett said, I wish I had a photo of the drawing of her with a baseball, angel wings, and Candy flying away, but her mother has passed recently. Oh my God. Yep. So many goosebumps right now. I know. And when I read it, it's just flooding my body. But that kind of goes back to we were talking about the last episode of having such real dreams and not knowing if it's about someone family related, yourself, or some stranger that you don't know about. But this specifically, that she had this dream about her family. Could you imagine the teacher finding that after her death? Wait. Right. What? That is... Because at the time... Wait, who had this dream? It wasn't a dream. It was actually... Well, Joy. Joy had the dream. The little girl. Right, okay, that's what I thought. And she was 11. And so I'm pretty sure the teacher probably, saw it as an essay, didn't really think much of it because it was just a submission. And didn't think anything of it until she heard the news of her. But I would have freaked out. Yeah, how scary is that to have a premonition or a dream of your own death? And that young, too. It was kind of, her being young and not really able, probably didn't think too much of it at the time. Yeah. And she could have told her parents, but Gio's told us scary stories about, one of the ones was he was upset and he came in the room crying and he's like, I had a bad dream, or what's going on, buddy? And he was like, someone came to take me away because mommy and daddy had died. And that, is scary because he's very sensitive. I feel like he already has it, but he doesn't know really what it is. He just tells us stuff that he feels. He'll come up to me randomly, I think I told you this before, and randomly rub my stomach or my head and be like, oh, your tummy hurts. But I haven't said anything. My stomach, I'll be upset. That's weird. Yeah, my stomach will hurt or my head will hurt and he'll rub it, or he'll be like, oh, it's okay, mommy, don't be sad. But I haven't said anything. I'm still smiling at him, but I'm in my head, I'm thinking about something that I was upset about. I think kids are so in touch. It can be a little freaky and scary. So now, when he says, after reading this, now when he says stuff about his dream, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, what if he's kind of having premonitions or,
Right.
and it scares me. So now it's like, I don't want to be paranoid, but at the same time, kids are very perceptive too.
Right. What did Britt's family say after they found this essay that...
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
I'd be super curious to know their reaction to that.
I am going to have to follow up with her because
I think so too.
I'd be curious to know too, kind of what their initial reaction was.
Because as a mom, like, and if like the roles were reversed and Leslie did something like that, I would be like, I don't know, state of shock, but like, cool.
A little bit. And also me, because I analyze everything, I would be like, if this was written a week ago, why hasn't it been sent home? Because, like, when Joyo does any projects, it's sent home usually daily.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, why didn't we
get
this
sooner? But 11's a little older, and so then, I don't know how...
But, yeah, and also, even if they did send it home, would they think anything of it?
Right.
But, yeah.
Normally, I don't think people would. That's not something you're going to be like...
No.
Oh, that's definitely going to happen.
Right.
Like,
because the way that essay was written, it didn't sound anything like it was like suicidal or anything like that, so you wouldn't even think twice about it. It was just like, oh, I had a dream, you flew away, you have candy. But it's so sad though when you think about it too.
How long ago did this happen?
I don't know. It does not say. Let me see. Actually, I can actually show you this. Sorry folks, I don't have it big enough to show you, and kind of want to protect the privacy, so I'm not gonna put it on camera. But it's really sad just to read stories like that, because you don't expect something to happen to someone that young.
Right.
But then when it does, I feel like it hits you harder.
It's devastating.
But this is when it happened.
Jeez.
Yeah. So it was a while ago, but at the same time, it's just, it's so heartbreaking, and it just makes you wonder what gift she had. But at the same time, it kind of ties into your dreaming of stuff and then it happening. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like she probably had that same gift. God, see, it's even hard talking in past tense.
Yeah, I just couldn't even imagine, like,
losing someone that young too.
No.
Yeah, I know. It's when I read that, it was so heartbreaking, because I'm just like, because she probably had no idea that was going to mean something. None.
Well, now anytime Leslie tells me something, I'm gonna be like,
I know, that's what I'm saying, because of some of the stuff that Joyo has said to me, I'm just like thinking, and I'm like, is he having a premonition of what's to come? And so, yeah, it creeps me out, but at the same time, it's like fascinating, but it's sad when it ends that way, when it's someone dreaming of their own death. Because I've had like dreams where like I'm falling off of something and I'm about to hit the ground, but I wake up every time right before it. You go all the way through to the splat? Oh,
but wow. I don't actually splat. Like, it's... Do
you just like float up like the Matrix?
No, like I fall and I hit and I tense up, but like I go through the whatever ground I hit, but I'm not dead. Oh. But it's like I fall from really high.
And you know what's interesting about that is I was reading something, and it's an article, I'm going to have to look it up and send it to you, that was saying that the brain, there's so many aspects to the brain that they haven't even dove into, like understanding, but they said that the brain is so smart that sometimes if you have a dream like that, if it completes, like where you actually die and you're like, you splat and stuff like that, the brain is so powerful that it thinks that you're dead. So sometimes it will... People
die in their sleep.
They will die in their sleep.
I've read that too.
And I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, maybe that's why I always wake up before I splat, because maybe my dream is the actual splat where I don't fall through the floor. But I've had many dreams like that.
So creepy.
Yeah, and I'll wake up at the last minute, and then I'm like trying to, like, no, you're trying to hold on, but you can feel it slipping away. But yeah, I thought that story was so sad when I read it, and I was just like, man, that's heavy. Especially when they're that young. I mean, it's sad for anyone, but especially when they're that young.
11 years old?
Yeah.
God. That's a year older than Leslie is right now.
I know. Isn't that, I mean, it's scary. But yeah. So that was
depressing.
I know. I hate to end on that note, but
and I'm sorry for your loss, family. That's
yes.
I couldn't even imagine.
I can't either, and especially with the project. I mean, imagine how that teacher was feeling too, reading that, and then
like, what if I had sent that home a little earlier?
Yeah.
Than what she did.
But that's the thing, though. It didn't. I mean, yes, it had the baseball in it, but that would have been hard to pinpoint exactly because they could have been playing catch baseball. It could have been going to a baseball game.
Right.
So then you would have always had to been watching. It's kind of like Final Destination a little bit because it's like you don't know when it's going to happen, but they kept seeing when it was going to happen or like what was going to, but you never knew. And then if you tried to stop it, it would like find a way around. It's just
so sad.
Stuff like that is always tough.
I'm curious to know if they've had any paranormal activity since her death.
I'm wondering that too, and I was actually gonna reach out to her just to do some follow-up questions so we can kind of like have a follow-up portion.
I wish she was here because I
know. Let's call her. No, I'm just kidding.
I have things that need to be answered.
There's so many questions, and honestly, I don't know if they had anything paranormal happen afterwards. I would imagine that maybe, since she had that gift, maybe she tried to reach out. I don't know. But that's tough. Oh my gosh. So it was kind of heavy, but we're going to end it on that note. Again, if you like our content, go ahead, like and subscribe. Do it. And send in your user stories. We love reading them. We love talking about them. And we may even check in with you to do some follow-up questions.
Yes, please.
Because a lot of these stories are very interesting and, we want to dive into it. And some of the stories we've had personal experiences. So it'd be interesting to maybe bring you on the show so that we can talk more about it. Sounds
Agreed.
Good?
Yeah. All right.
With that being said, see you on the other side.
Bitches.